Chocolate female plugs, Kanye shrug, hitting numbers that matter.
Rich when I was a kid. I didn't know that I was middle class because my mother was a single mother and she always made things happen. So I
I was
always
gonna
thought
say
we
that
were
earlier
rich
that her father
because
wasn't
I
in the
was
home.
privileged. Yes, my father was a provider, big provider, but
Oh.
My mother was the disciplinary parent, so that is who I say raised me because everything I know in this world I learned from her.
Were your mother and father married?
No, they bought a home together.
How many kids did your father have?
The marriage. Say it again.
How many kids did your father have?
Well, this becomes so.
How many children did your mother have?
My mother has 6 kids.
By how many men?
4.
So your mother was a disciplinarian. Your mother was the chaotic one.
One of her baby fathers were in prison, and she didn't make that choice on a good choice when she was young. And then my father, he took care of my 3 older sisters. That is my sister's fathers. Say it again.
Have you had any therapy?
Yes.
Are you still currently in it?
No, I know. I just said I needed it because I have a lot of unresolved.
Okay, but you don't need to be having anybody's children until you get your head clear.
Absolutely, 6 years from now.
But you can't put a clock on that.
No, you can't.
I'm not.
You can't put a clock on that.
But if I know that if 2 years from now, I don't feel like I'm going to be financially stable to take care of 2, and I feel like in 4 years I'll be better in the process to do that. Because I don't want to have.
And if not,
what about being a wife? What happened to being a wife?
I won't have children. It's like I don't want to have children out of wedlock, but I want children. So
why?
Right. What is this I want children thing?
I want to raise somebody, and I know that's the only thing that I can leave in this world is my 50%.
So
she tripping. She capping. This is cap.
Go ahead. Why women choose marriage? Why women choose motherhood over marriage?
That's your next. That's gonna be your next topic.
No. Promises I Can Keep. There's a book that you should read called Promises I Can Keep.
Promise by who?
I'm going to tell you. Promises I Can Keep. Promises I Can Keep. Why poor women put motherhood before marriage. Because it's the one thing that a poor woman can control. You can't control. The premise of this book is the love you didn't get, you can get it unconditionally from your kids. It's a thing about being poor. Promises I Can Keep. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm not going to belabor you.
Sounds like a hell of a book.
But look.
I'm going to check that out.
Knowing that your mother has 6 kids by 4 men. Legacy. Kids are not dolls. They're not pets. They're not possessions.
Absolutely not.
What you're talking about is having somebody for your selfish reason versus their sentient life.
If I said I wanted to raise a person,
listen, please. A child deserves a fair shot. That means a mother and father in a relationship where their child was planned and given the best start. Not something like you're talking about. A person who knows they have issues. And I'm still gonna say in a few years, before I don't want to wait till I'm old. That's what's in this book. Women choosing motherhood over marriage. And who gets doomed is the kids in that result. Because there's one thing about maintaining a child. That's food, water, shelter, clothing. And then there's another thing about raising. Do you think you could really raise children on your own into healthy, functioning, productive citizens?
Not at all. Not at all.
Why would you say I will still have them if I'm not married?
Because I wouldn't necessarily be doing it alone. I grew up in a family where everyone puts in, and I understand that that's not the family's responsibility or obligation, I prefer to
What I need
have.
my critics to understand is this: these are the women that men are picking from. That's what I need my critics to understand. This is the mindset of the women that the men have to pick from.
The
They
men
think
have.
that they got to pick. Ma'am, you're not fit. Your thought process isn't even fit. The fact that you're saying it's not ideal, but I'll have a blended family. That is a that is a choice that you are sitting down and saying I am going to logically make. Instead of being married, I want to have a kid so bad that I will spread the rearing and raising and nurturing of this child over my relatives and my friends. That's freaking insane.
Not at all. That's not at all what I was saying. Like that. That's
Then
not.
if you're not married, if you're not going to be married, who is going to help you raise a child?
I'm stuck. I don't.
What up?
You're stuck with the truth, so say it. Who's going to help you?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Then who are you talking about?
If you feel like it's if you refer
I'm at the
to
crib.
my family helping as a burden, then I would say nobody.
Okay, your family and the family. Are we talking about women?
I have 2 older brothers. Yeah, no, actually, I have 1 younger brother. He's just super tall, and a bigger older brother who has 2 daughters of his own.
Is he married?
Sadly, no. He was engaged, but it didn't work out.
No, I don't think this makes any sense at all to say I'm going to go have children and have my brother help me raise them.
I'm not gonna. That's not what the
Your
goal
husband.
is. My goal is that
why
I have
are
a
you
husband.
okay, ma'am? Why are you hell bent on having kids outside of wedlock?
I'm not hell bent on that. I
So if you
prefer-
don't get married, are you
Don't
saying
have
you will
kids.
never have children?
that is what it will happen if I know that I really can't provide for my children mentally and financially. Then
That's not what you said when you first came through the door.
no, I said I would have children. I've thought
Oh,
about.
you changed
all
your
of that. I
mind,
said that I
Kevin.
wouldn't
That's
have
what
children.
happened.
I
You
would
changed your
place myself
mind,
to
man.
have a husband. And then I also was like, no, because I
Man.
want to have a child.
Man, I don't believe you. I believe you realize this is sounding crazy. I believe that what you said when you first came through the door is the truth. In a few years, you're going to be somebody's baby mama.
Because I can easily adopt.
Adopting is no different. You still have no...
It's more likely for adoption that they want the mother.
You're like,
and the
you
father.
still have no husband. You still don't understand.
I understand that, but if
Yo,
life turns out to
yo,
where
listen, I'm only giving her the benefit of the doubt because she's young, but there are so many older women out here with this same mentality. And the mentality that I'm talking about is the mentality of either not recognizing and being not recognizing what he's actually saying to you. Because right now it doesn't seem like she understands. Like she keeps talking about having a baby, and she's not thinking about being a wife at all. And he just talked about that's what you need to focus on being first is a wife. Her whole thing is, I want a baby. Why? And then once again, you bring this baby into the world. Once again, you're not married, so you're not a wife. You have a man who unfortunately doesn't stick around for the child to be around. But what kind of mentality is this? What we gotta do better. We gotta do better as a community. We're helping our sisters, our young sisters and our young brothers who were raised maybe in dysfunctional households because like he said, she definitely probably needs some type of therapy because of probably some of the things that she's went through in life. And I never really thought about it until I just seen that book that I posted. But yeah, for it to be women put motherhood before marriage, the one thing a poor woman can't control, that is crazy. I'm gonna have to check that book out because that's so deep. Because it just shows like, well, I ain't gonna say it shows, but it gives another perspective of motherhood and why some women may be quick to be mothers and not quick to be wives. So, yeah, this was crazy. I don't think we need to watch any more of this because I feel like we're not going to get to the point. She's not going to really learn anything. But where we at? We at about how much time we got left? Got about 5 minutes left. Yeah, I'm. You know, she needs to sit down and talk to somebody about why she wants to have kids so bad, because that definitely is crazy, and it's probably something that she definitely wants to, you know, get have looked at or look into, because she shouldn't be feeling like that about being a mother and not being a wife. Like, I've never even, like, honestly, this is the first time I ever heard a woman even come out and just say that. Like, yeah, I could just be a baby mama. Like, I ain't even gotta have no husband. I just be a baby mama, raise my kids. I'm cool. What? Are you serious? So yeah, this one was crazy. But you know what to do. www.blackfathersofcleveland.com. You can go to our website, see some of the things that we're doing in the community. I'm going to also have a new podcast that we're going to be working on, that we're going to be putting out on this channel as well, where we actually talk as a group about things going on in the black community and some of the things that we can do to, you know, be better with communication, with relationships, and just, you know, better in the black community, period. So appreciate the love. Peace.